Alright, time for a Mordekaiser game. There are like 3 to 4 days left in the season right now. I guess it depends on when you're watching this, but as of recording, 3 to 4 days left. So yeah, I'll show you how to play some Mordekaiser. I did Amumu and Nocturne very recently, which are 2 champions I recommend people to like play for ELO basically, and Mordekaiser is another one of them at the moment. Champion's very straightforward, not too much to it, but it has very, very good carry potential, and with the correct build, you will feel it be pretty smooth, which I'll be showing in this game. You can pick between Flash and Ghost. For me, it depends on the enemy team. If you look at them right here, the initial problem is just closing that initial distance, like Karthus, Heimer, like ranged champions. If you can close the initial distance on this with Flash, and then you just have the permanent W on them, or the permanent passive on them with the Aurelas that we'll be building, they'll never be able to run, so you don't really need Ghost. They're very immobile, so Ghost really isn't going to be that necessary, but the more mobility they have, the better Ghost becomes, because then you can just use that to, well, stick to the targets a bit better. So that would be an option if you want. Ghost is definitely the move. If they have a lot more mobility, which this team definitely doesn't. The only one with mobility on that team is the Fizz. And the rest of them simply don't have any mobility, so I don't have to worry about that too much. That's why I picked Flash here, because that allows me to like Flash ult somebody and instantly close the distance on them, which makes things a little bit easier. Now I do have to keep in mind that the Xin Zhao has a Hail of Blades angle here, so he could definitely look for like an early game fight with me and win that. Because I mean, obviously Mordekaiser's biggest weakness is like 3-6 early game. That's going to be a problem for me in 1v1 scenarios against Xin, especially since he has Hail of Blades. If he had like Conquer, I'd have a slightly better chance at fighting him, I suppose. But with Hail of Blades, like, it's going to be quite problematic, I would say. Let's go double Q here. We take W second to basically just block a bunch of damage. Overall makes it a healthier clear. You can take E, which is technically slightly faster for clear speed, but it will cost you a lot more HP. Which is something I do not like. Especially playing into an early game aggressive potential jungler like Xin here. I would rather have the extra sustain, the extra HP. Also gonna pop a pot here. Just to pop myself up a little bit more, you know. In case he does show. It doesn't look like he's going to show now, but I'm playing as carefully as possible with the potential in mind. Okay, so we see a pretty good angle for a bot gank here. Okay, that's Xin top. I'm not going to be able to respond to this for the GP. There was no way I was going to get there in time, because based on his map positioning, he never had enough space to run towards his turret. Also, I need to hit level 4 pretty badly, so... My move is just to instantly recall here and try to go for a bot. Let's see if I can get a good angle on that. The Dark Seal on the Amp Tome here, and then we just rush bot lane. See if we can make something happen. Also, another thing, 60% of people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed. If you are one of those people, consider subscribing, checking if you're subscribed, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Interesting. Okay, well. Okay, well, my Lucian just recalled. Not ideal. You can't gank. Oh my god, not if he suicides like that. Are you serious? That just sucks. I have red buff. This guy's a goner. Oh, the exhaust though. Never mind. This guy's not a goner. Sucks. This guy doesn't have flash, surely. Are you serious? They both still have flash. Oh, I'm so sad. If my Braum didn't hard troll that, that would have been a double kill. The exhaust prevented me from killing because of the slow. So you're telling me they still had double flash, exhaust, and ignite probably as well. You have to be joking. Oh my god. If the Lucian also didn't recall, that would have been a free kill. It's so unfortunate. That was close. That's a rip. I don't know if I've mentioned this. Elo of this game is like mid-platinum. So you guys are aware. Wow. Both still have flash. Exhaust slows me just enough so I can't get in range to finish off the Heimer either. Wow. That is a giant rip. I'm not going to lie. My Lucian didn't recall. He had like a slither of HP, I get that, but it wouldn't have mattered because you saw like it was pretty comfortable. Or if my Braum didn't suicide, but yeah. Oh, that sucks. Well, rip. At least I don't have summoners now, so I guess a return gank when I finish this clear and run back bot lane might be a possibility. That would be good. GP is getting clapped by Xin, mostly. Try to use your shield if you're going to use it when you're about to hit them. You are kidding. They are so lucky on bot lane. The Heimer is literally 1 HP. Oh my god. Talk about unlucky, man. Seriously. This guy has no mana. This should be pretty free. If you can walk into this one. He has a control ward in his inventory, so I don't think it's warded at the moment, so we can just walk it in. He doesn't have mana, so he's dead. That's okay. Time to recall again. Right. Interesting. The item we're rushing here is Rylai's, by the way. We want that slow as soon as possible. As soon as you pick up that slow, things become very easy. This angle here, that fight on bot lane as well, by the way. If I did have Ghost, that would have made sure that I would have gotten at least the kill on Heimerdinger. But alas, rip. I have ult now, so that's good. Ult any single one of them and they just die. That was warded. Didn't angle that correctly for the dragon. If he's doing it, then that would be quite unfortunate. Okay, Braum is running mid, which is not good for Lucian. Dude, really? Shield myself here. Just... Okay, well. Interesting. I don't know why Braum charged all the way to mid there, which is a little bit surprising. Also, I mean, I would have killed the Karthus as well, but the Xin was right there to follow him up, unfortunately, so that kind of made things pretty awkward for me. I was really hoping Xin wasn't going to be there. Maybe I shouldn't have ulted the Heimerdinger. Maybe I should have just ulted the Karthus instead. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess if it wasn't for Xin, I would have double killed him regardless, so it wouldn't have really mattered too much. My Braum just didn't walk the mid lane for whatever reason. I think that would have been a lot better, or if he would start running down. But, yeah, rip. This is a very unlucky game so far, I would say. A lot of 1 HP situations for the enemy bot lane especially, which is great for them, of course. It's gonna start clearing down. I need to, like, try to do something a little bit more for them. Possible. If I can try to hopefully get a gank off where they actually play with me. That would be great. Okay, they did Dragon just now, so I'm just gonna do Red Raptors into Rift Herald probably. I mean, the scaling aspect, we should have that covered, no problem. So I think at least we have that. Because they are very heavy on AP. Like, a Force of Nature against that team is going to be very destructive. Not too worried about that, but... I'm more so worried, I guess, about Lucian's mental state. Which could potentially pose a problem. Fizzled. Goodbye. I have to run. Do I do this? I think I maybe... They lose a 2v1. There's no way. They actually lost a 2v1. Okay, I have Rylai's now at least. It doesn't look like he listened, unfortunately. Oh, actually he got the shutdown kill. That's quite good. Oh my god, these two need to be muted. I cannot be asked. They actually straight up lost a 2v1 against Karthus there. That's really bad. Also, I'm not sure why he has Cleanse. I'm actually curious why he decided to pick Cleanse. It doesn't really do anything against them, right? Does it? You have a Heimer stun, I guess, and that's about it. I have no other... Did he pick Cleanse purely for Nasus W? I wonder if we can get the bot gank angle here. I hope so. Don't think I got seen by... Okay, well, there's definitely enough wards here. That wasn't... Really? Okay, thank you for the free kill cartridge. I appreciate that, buddy. You're worth a lot of money. I don't know why my Lucian is just trolling here. He just walked all the way back for no reason. Alright, perfect. Very, very good. Karthus basically just gave me that one. Because he walked into range for my ultimate. And I really like that one. That's very good. It's a big shutdown I just got. 800 gold. Very happy. I think that's going to make the difference this game, honestly. I think that probably decided the game right there. Because Karthus just lost a lot. And he gave me a lot as well. We have Vladimir Mordekaiser late game. GP late game as well, I guess. But GP is definitely getting camped by Xin. So, I mean, any deaths he gets is just like... kind of whatever, you know. There's not a whole lot he can do about it, if I'm being fair. Like, he can play slightly safer, but that's about all he can do. Obviously, the scary situation just remains on bot lane. Okay. But then again, killing Karthus is going to be super easy. And the fact that Karthus Heimer would get fed would not be a problem either. Just use that to block the damage real quick. So I also get the recall off because my... come on. Leandri's burn tick was just long enough to be annoying. Okay, cool. I'll get the mercs here. And then we'll build the Sunfire next. Right. At least he got the kill on Asus, I suppose. Interesting. Vlad's getting quite strong. I'm getting quite strong. Bot's struggling. He actually just built a shield bow on Lucian. Pretty sure you don't do that. But I could be wrong. You know, I'm getting very, very strong here. So it's not necessarily a problem, this. Should be able to 1v1 most of them here in a bit. A nice ult off and all that, you know. Make sure that doesn't reset here. Let's scout his jungle, potentially here. Okay, level up, good. Suppose I just ult Karthus here. Easy kill. This should be easy cleanup. I have permanent slow, so they can't really run from me here. Bullet. Not bad at all. I'm just gonna be very, very strong this game. I need help on this dragon. If the fish goes for me here, I'm dead, I think. But I definitely need this dragon. Please, Vladimir, don't troll me like this. I'm getting extremely scared that this Fizz is just gonna kill me right now. If Fizz is not doing anything, that's good. Then it doesn't matter. It was just like, I wasn't worried about doing the dragon necessarily. I was more so worried about getting killed by Fizz. Essentially. Control art here. I don't know if I can reach this guy, but I'll try my best here. See what happens. I didn't hit. Rip. Let's just walk that damage a little bit. Okay, fizzled down. That's nothing I can do. I needed to get that pool if I wanted to kill him. Vlad kills that for sure, right? Did he? Yeah, he does. Perfect. Gonna go for the turret here. I want the turret badly. Just got some gold in there. If he has a hat to recall there, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he can do anything here. He's gonna give a decent amount of gold. Not bad. I... On the one hand, want to recall, but on the other hand, the Scuttle is going to respawn here very shortly. And then I can do Gromp Wolves to get a Sunfire. I'm going to Smite here for the HP right now. Vlad wasn't there to defend mid, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, don't do this, my guy. At least he didn't try to commit to it. My entire jungle is up. I currently have pretty good downtime on the objectives, so I should definitely try to look to finish my camps here for the most part, while I have the chance. As you can see, 1 minute 30, 3 minutes on that, which allows me enough time to finish my entire top side here, so I'm gonna do that before I recall. Pull that out of Karthus Q range real quick. Pick up a red. I'm gonna get a pretty massive back here in a bit. Don't think I have to defend mid-wave. Vlad should get there in time. I'm gonna be very, very hard to kill in a bit here. Because basically all I right now need is like Sunfire. And then I could go for the Demonic, but I think the better move is just go for Force of Nature. Because Force of Nature is gonna make me extremely tanky against them. Which is gonna make things very easy, honestly. Okay. Do this. After 50 seconds, I'm gonna just walk the bot lane as soon as I can. Let's go Force of Nature. Let's not take damage from that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Let's hope they walk up. That would be ideal. Lucian should have showed on the wave there. That would have upped the chances of them walking up. But Lucian basically just backed on full HP, I'm pretty sure. This is free. This is super free. Yep, goodbye. Even though I got exhausted and everything, I'm just way too tanky, way too strong there. Killed the Xin, got some bonus stats out of that one. Oh, he didn't walk down. That's gonna suck for me, isn't it? Yep, I'm dead. Oh, you serious? Ah, I played that like an absolute idiot. I missed all of my abilities. I thought he was gonna run down, but then he walked back up, which is just... Oh, that's so bad. That's all up to me there, honestly. It really is. I should never have died to the Fizz there. I definitely should have killed him every single time if I didn't just mess up all of my abilities, basically. Oh, well. I'm gonna get the Force of Nature, and I'm just gonna be unkillable, I think. So it should be fine, but... That's close. I really hope this guy doesn't come to take all my camps now. You just leave everything alone. I'm not gonna give you that, mate. Seriously, just not gonna do it. I would normally, like, consider it, but in this situation here, like, let's be real, this guy is completely useless. But I didn't even see that fizzled, I'm not gonna lie. I literally didn't see it. Good kill. Dragon. I don't have flash here, or don't have smite here. Okay, good. Lucian's too far behind to consider giving him any of my CS. He should just not take it. Basically, that's why I'm not going to give any of it. So at this point, if I would give him the farm, that would only cost more experience, and it's not going to get us anywhere because he is basically going to be useless for the rest of the game anyway, if that makes sense. So him taking any of my CS here is just terrible because of that reason. If he had like any potential to come back in this game... I need the gold, man. It's so close. This is also worth so much XP to me. He's dead here. Goodbye, Karthus. Very good. Good angle for us. We can Baron here. We should be able to Baron here for sure. Ideally, Braum tanks this because he does no damage. Because whoever tanks Baron does 50% reduced damage to Baron. So we're gonna have to fight. I'm doing as much damage as I possibly can here. That should be good enough. Oh, my team lost pretty badly. Lucian's getting the push on bot. I don't think they... I don't know if I beat him here. I don't think I do. Yeah, no. That sucks. He flashed over the wall on that one. Yeah, that was a 4v5, I'm pretty sure. I guess it turned out reasonable for it. Lucian wasn't there. They can't Baron here, so it's okay. We don't really lose too much off that one, to be honest. I mean, obviously, we don't have an 80 carry this game, so Lucian wasn't there 4v5. Fight wasn't played out perfectly. I probably shouldn't have ulted the Fizz, because I was never going to do enough damage to the Fizz for it to be relevant, so I should not be ulting Fizz, because he has too much mobility for me to do anything in the ult, so I should definitely be prioritizing to ult like Xin Zhao or something. Because he doesn't have any mobility to escape me, which makes things much easier. So that was a mistake on my end for sure. I have Force of Nature now though, so I'm gonna take even less damage. Which is good. I'm definitely gonna have to like... I'm just gonna go Demonic next still for the damage. But yeah. I need to just make sure I either ult Nasus or Xin, probably maybe Karthus. Something that I can actually just kill instead of Fizz. Because Fizz is the only target that I just can't kill. I'm literally losing my Gromp, my Wolves, my Krugs, like... Jesus Christ, man. I just lost 2 cams, that's unfortunate. Oh, God. Oh, this is bad. Hello, Ignite. Rip. What? He bought a QSS? On Karthus? Really, my guy? Okay. This guy's dead. Goodbye, Xin. Wow. I am mind blown that he did that. Okay, fair enough. You're dead as well. Easy. He died to minions. Rip him. Maybe it wasn't minions. Maybe it was Ignite or Fizzburn, actually. Could be Fizzburn. Pushing mid turret doesn't really give me anything here. I don't think I have the time to kill the entire turret, if I'm being honest. I'd much rather take his entire top side here as a trade. Gonna give me more overall. This, and we just play for Dragon. As you can see, I'm basically becoming super unkillable right now. I'm gonna have Demonic now as well. I'm in a very good spot here. Get the Demonic. Perfect. Wow. This man actually... he actually just did that. I cannot believe he bought a QSS on Karthus. That is ridiculous. That's like a waste of 1300 gold. I'm not gonna lie. That's insane. I'll happily take it though. Please tell me you kill him. They don't kill me ever here. I'll just kill him. I just walk over him. Let's kill this guy as well. I don't die because they have way too much magic damage. And I have a Force of Nature, so... pretty comfy, honestly. Lucian recall. It's just their team comp. It's really not good enough. That makes things so much easier for me, honestly. Because if their team comp was better, I would have more trouble. Would have more trouble surviving, potentially. But Force of Nature blocks out their... or walls their entire team, basically. So, it is pretty easy. Pretty comfy for me, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this should be fine. Ideally, Vlad tanks this, because I have more Baron damage. He is tanking it very good. Very smart, Vladimir. That's what we like to see. Whoever tanks Baron does 50% less damage to it, which is, in this case, the Vladimir, because I do by far the most Baron damage. So if he tanks it, then the Baron dies a lot faster, basically. That's what I'm saying. Good. Now, I can technically upgrade the Magi's, or the Dark Seal into the Magi's, but that's not going to be what I do with that item slot. I'm probably just going to buy a Stone Plate and get the survivability out of it, honestly. Which makes the most sense, I think. I don't have enough money for that yet, so there's no real reason for me to recall at the moment. I'm just going to keep on the map for now. What? Where did he queue me from just now? I'm actually genuinely curious. There's a Fizz. You are dead, buddy. No, you should have hit the plants. Oh, okay. That's Brahm's mistake, honestly. It is what it is. I'll shield myself from that Arthur's ult just to save myself a bit of damage. If he hit the plant, the Zin would have been dead, but he gave Zin the chance, unfortunately. It's okay. Whatever. Clear this. Interesting. Pull him towards me here, and then he should be dead. This should be free. Don't know why he goes for GP here. He definitely should be going for me. Couldn't miss that one, actually. That was a bad miss. Oh, you're dead. Okay, cool. Oh, I was about to say, is that really not going to kill? But burn damage. Perfect. Nice. I didn't want to ult Nasus there. I could have probably ulted him and been okay. But I didn't really want to ult him there because of the angle on that. I wanted to do my GP to be able to do some damage to him because I don't think I can 1v1 him, honestly. I flashed, that's fine. Kill him, that's fine. Good. Arthur's no flash. I have like 4,000 gold. I should be recalling soon here. I'm gonna sell that for a stone plate and I'll pick up a blue bolt with it. Bliss. Okay, thank you. Perfect. I'm just going defensive because I don't need damage. You can clearly tell I don't need damage. If I needed damage, like let's say they had a ton of magic resist, I would have just bought the void staff in that slot, honestly. But I really don't need the damage. Having the extra survivability is way better because I'm doing a serious amount of damage as it is anyway, you know? Interesting. It doesn't really matter whether I get blue or not, I suppose, but... Probably should have gone for the Zin there. I could have just ulted Zin. I know this guy doesn't have flash, so he's just dead, right? Pretty sure he doesn't have flash. He flashed with me earlier. I'm gonna ult this guy and see if it's gonna be fine. I'll red smite him as well. I might lose this 1v1, honestly, because, I mean, it's an Asus. Oh, boy. Just gonna wait for his ulti timeout, honestly. I played that fight a bit slower there, just to wait for his ulti timeout. Rylai's slow. Dude, this dude is tanky as hell. He has a serious amount of magic resist. That's the angle where I kind of need a void staff if I want to kill him a little bit more effectively. But in that situation, what I did there is I tried to kite him out as much as possible still. Obviously, I have red smite and ult advantage and a shield and all that. But if I can kite out so he doesn't Q me every single half second, basically, that's gonna be ideal. Yeah, that's it for Mordekaiser. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to like button below. Helps me quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from in the future, hit the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Alright, so for the endgame stats here as well, I ended up doing 44.7k damage, which is by far the most in the game. I mean, I say by far. This guy came pretty close, but by far the most on my team, at least, I suppose. Very, very solid there. True damage dealt at 3200. Damage to objectives at 37.4k. Healing done, 17.3k. Damage taken at 42.5k. Very good. Self-mitigated damage at 84.1k. So as you can clearly see, we took a ton of damage as well. It's the combination of taking all the damage while also having the most damage by a mile. This build's very, very strong. You can also see it's pretty easy because if you have a permanent Rylai slow, well, things are just gonna land, you know. You just land your skill set so much easier. They can't run from you. There's not much they can do, especially if you like run Ghost in certain situations as well. Gold earned at 18.9k here. And then for the runes, Conqueror healed me for 1640. But obviously the adaptive damage comes in here, which is the most valuable thing, but you don't see how much that did. But adaptive is going to be doing tons, like helping you a lot. Triumph for 4800 HP. That's a lot of HP actually. And then the 580 gold from it. Last Stand for 2000 damage. That is a very good amount of damage for Last Stand. Last Stand damage is also extremely relevant damage, because Last Stand obviously does damage the lower HP you get, like the more damage you get out of it. Basically meaning that if I do 2000 damage with it, it's 2000 very relevant damage, because I will be low HP in that specific scenario. So very relevant 2k damage. And then approach velocity for the, well, essentially 2 minutes hasted, which is really good. Obviously that doesn't allow you to get kited, which gives you more procs for all your things basically. So yeah, that is about all. Goodbye.